After the extremely sad news that we received yesterday regarding Right Stuff, it is good to know that there is still some good news out there. Today we woke up with a new trailer for Chainsaw Man, and thankfully it wasn't to say that it's going to be delayed. We also got a lot of other anime adaptations that have been announced. I'm going to get you fully updated with all the news, so stay tuned. Let's kick things off with the biggest news, obviously, and that is that MAPPA has released a new trailer for Chainsaw Man, the anime adaptation. Yes, it apparently is not going to get delayed. We have been pretty much this entire time knowing it's supposed to be this year, but they would never announce that it was going to be a fall release. But thankfully now with this new trailer, yes, October is the premiere date for Chainsaw Man. The new trailer looks amazing, more crazy action as usual, very violent looking. So if you're looking for some crazy action violence, it seems like they have your bases covered on that one. They also, in that trailer releasing, have announced the cast that will be supporting the series. We have Kikunosuke Toya is going to be playing as Denji. Tomori Kusunoki is going to be playing as Makima. Shogo Sakata is going to be playing as Hayakawa. And finally, Fairoz, oh my gosh, that name. Fairoz Ai is going to be playing as Power. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be pronounced as Japanese or not, but crazy name, but really fantastic news. And again, that trailer was really awesome. As usual, MAPPA doing some really crazy animation. Hopefully, as usual for MAPPA, that quality sticks to what you'll get through the entire series. And yes, technically that the animators don't overdo it for themselves. For those unfamiliar with the series, it follows Denji, who is a teenage boy with a chainsaw devil named Pochita. Due to the debt that his father left behind, he has been living rock bottom life while repaying his debt by harvesting devil corpses with Pochita. One day, Denji is betrayed and killed. As his consciousness fades away, he makes a contract with Pochita and gets revived as Chainsaw Man, a man with a devil's heart. It seems like in the trailer itself, it seems to be implying heavily this idea that he is somebody that is a devil, but still remains human. So he's kind of like half devil, I guess, and maybe other people are either devil or human. But yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happening on there. I really like the part where it kind of insinuates this guy is able to manifest this big wolf creature thing, so I'll be interested to see how that plays out. But yes, looking forward to that. October already looks crazy, and now it's even more crazy. Moving on, the official Twitter account for Toe Books has announced that Sweet Reincarnation light novel is getting a TV anime adaptation. Unfortunately, there's no additional information for this one, but the synopsis is Pastry Mill Morton, age 9, is both his father's heir and the reincarnation of an unfulfilled pastry chef. While he dreams of a land filled with sweet treats, there is a lot to be done first. From learning how to fight, to controlling his new magical talents, and doing his best to defend the village from bandits. And yet all he really wants to do is bake the perfect apple pie. Pastry Mortolin, I hate that name, has his work cut out for him in the Sweet Reincarnation. So very much so feels like parallel pharmacy. Parallel World Pharmacy, the idea of somebody that was something now is reborn and now is doing it again, but with magic powers. Hifumi Shobo announced that the Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn in Another World light novel is getting an anime adaptation. This is already set to premiere in spring of 2023. EMT Squared and Magic Bus will be doing the animation for it, and the synopsis is after dying in an act of stopping a crime in modern Japan, our hero is reincarnated as Kane von Silford, third son of a noble family in a world of swords and sorcery. In his new life, all children receive a blessing from the gods, but Kane is unexpectedly blessed with an absolutely enormous, over-the-top cornucopia of magic powers. That's never been done before. I like how they word it as if this is something new. Okay. In his dreams of traveling the world as a free spirit is to come true, he can't reveal too much about his potential to the wrong people. Yes, that's been done. A lighthearted escapist adventure in another world begins. At least point out what's unique about your show in your synopsis these days, please. Moving on. Kodansha's Young Magazine Twitter account has announced that the TV anime adaptation of Under Ninja manga will premiere in 2023. So we finally got at least a year laid out for it. This one, a high school loner is given a part-time job of a lifetime as a modern-day ninja tasked with performing international assassinations. After World War II, Allied Command in Japan developed a new agency to help manage terrorism and violence in Pacific region. The agency was staffed with ninja and were initially tasked with handling domestic affairs. Eventually, the program grew to the current form, managing 20,000 ninjas across a range of domestic and international affairs. One of those ninjas happens to be Kudo. The 17-year-old high school loser is now poised with the next line of defense against a potential surge in foreign assassinations invading Tokyo. Very interesting. Very, very modern ninja, which has definitely got my interest. Moving on, the official Kaiju number 8 manga Twitter account has announced the series will be getting an anime adaptation. Unfortunately, there's nothing else really going with this. There's a small teaser that they released with it, but it doesn't really have much in it. The synopsis is a man working a job far removed from his childhood dreams gets wrapped up in an unexpected situation, becoming a monster. He aims once again to fulfill his lifelong dream of being a monster or being a world domination. I don't know. Probably being a hero, so he's going to probably be a kaiju, fighting kaiju. That's my assumption, but we'll look forward to that one. Moving on, the official website for the Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague manga has released a teaser for the anime adaptation. In this teaser, they revealed a 2023 premiere, and the synopsis is the working fantasy romantic comedy revolves around Himuro-kun, a modern-day descendant of Snow Woman from the Japanese folklore, and his seemingly aloof, eccentric yet kind colleague Fuyutsuki. Himuro-kun tends to freeze nearby objects or summon a snowstorm when he's agitated, and he also happens to have a secret crush on Fuyutsuki. However, Fuyutsuki is nearly completely oblivious to anything around her. The trailer definitely looks really cute, very visually looking good, and it looks like the seiyus they have for a really solid seiyus, so I kind of expect this might be one of those really goofy setups. You know, this is the shtick for a workplace comedy, but hopefully it turns out to be a solid series. For those that missed the premiere of the Deer King film in theaters, or possibly you loved it and you wanted to get it on Blu-ray, G-Kids and Shout Factory have announced they were releasing the film on Blu-ray and DVD on October 18th. Additionally, if you don't like physical copies, they're planning on releasing it digitally on October 4th on all major platforms. So there's that G-Kids Shout Factory typical double dipping thing they usually do where they go, oh, it's available now here, but we're going to wait and you can buy it again later. They're never going to stop. It's always going to agitate me. Just release at the same time. Avex has announced that the Dangers in My Heart manga is getting an anime adaptation. This is set to premiere in 2023, so we already have a release year at least. And the synopsis, Ichikawa Kyotaro, a boy barely clinging to the bottom rung of his high school social ladder, secretly believes that he's the tortured lead in some psychological thriller. He spends his days dreaming up ways to disrupt his classmates' peaceful life and pining after Ana Yamada, the class idol. But Kyotaro's not nearly the troubled teen he pretends to be, and it turns out Ana's a bit odd herself. Definitely a interesting setup for that one, but we'll definitely see how that one turns out. Sounds really interesting. Moving on, the official website for More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers Anime has revealed more information about the project. This was announced quite a while back. They were getting an anime adaptation of this series, but they finally have a premiere, which is in October. So yes, another show for October. I need to make a video here soon just talking about how insane October looks, but yes, more to pile on that fall season. That's just going to be absolutely insane. And moving on to our last bit, we have the official website for the TV anime adaptation of Chain Soldier has revealed both the designs of the characters and a 2023 premiere. This is definitely one that really piqued my interest just based on the art style alone. Hopefully the studio can do a good job of it. I think that was our biggest main concern when it was first announced, was that studio, but we'll see. We'll have to wait and see, but so far it looks really incredible, and like I said, I really love the designs. The key art especially was absolutely fantastic looking. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this news bit. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Comment, let me know what you thought of this news bit. Which one's most exciting for you? Probably Chainsaw Man. I like that I can finally announce the actual release date because I messed up before and it ended up being true anyways, so everybody angry about me whatever. But that's leaks for you. Leaks are getting really annoying right now. Additionally, if you're not already, so you can get all my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button at the top there so you can get my content. I do news, reviews, first impressions. If it's anime, it's pretty much here. Additionally, if you want to support the channel more, I would greatly appreciate if you consider supporting us on Patreon, our tips link, or super thanks button down below. Definitely appreciate everybody that does, and y'all take care.